All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. One card for each, well, sign, I guess. We're splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. What are they thinking and feeling? Randomly at the bottom here. Actually, I cut it before I hit record, so it's not really randomly at the bottom, in all honesty. Ten of Wands. A lot of, well, you're heavy on in somebody's thoughts, but also there's some stress here. Let's find out. See, the deck is kind of stress fracturing, and look, it's fracturing right there. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Well, you saw it. It fractured there. I just grabbed where it fractured. Five Pentacles. Somebody here missing out. I think it's more they don't have the stones to do what they want to do. Right? They don't have the cojones. They don't have the balls, the ovaries, whatever, to do what they want to do. I don't know. What do they want to do? Probably talk to you. Probably do something. Probably straighten something out. Probably get something off their chest. Maybe tell you how it is. Something like that. It's not about hearing what you think or how you think it is. That I can tell you. I don't know. All right. Well, let's see where we go. Let's see. Shuffle the deck here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whatever you find it, you're meant to find it. There. I just sold you a chicken. Hope your coop is in order. All right, let's go. I'm done shuffling. A story. I laugh. It's a page of wands. A story begins with Aries, position 1, and ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. It's straight up energy reading. So the signs are just there for reference, and the kids here on YouTube like them. All right? All right, that's fine. It's really just 1 through 12. Overall energy is the Page of Wands fueled by a Knight of Cups. This is what they'd like to do. They'd like to just, somebody might. Somebody's thinking about bringing you some roses. Somebody's thinking about having a conversation with you, straightening things out. But I think they need to do it. I mean, they're thinking about doing it, but they need to stop thinking about doing it and just do it. It's something that they're going to do on impulse if they do it at all. If they think about it too much, they'll find too many reasons not to do it. Which is, I always tell you that. If you think about something too much, you find too many reasons not to do it. Sometimes that's wise. But anytime you put too much on something, the words too much, it's unwise, right? Too much of a good thing. Vitamins, probably okay for you. One, you follow the instructions and you have one a day or whatever it is. Hell, that's a name brand, one a day, right? But the whole bottle a day, probably not real good. I don't think your liver's going to like that. All right? That being said, kidneys either. All right, here we go. Story starts with Aries, position 1. We don't clarify this one, but I got a 10 of Cups. I got fairyland. I got somebody here wants to believe that everything will be okay. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. They want to believe that everything will be okay. That you two one day will sit on a rainbow. I think this is the most delusional fucking energy I have felt in a long time. Why? Why do they want to believe this? Well, because on the DM side, this will require them to come and be open and be vulnerable. This is someone who thinks everything will just fix itself between you two. That's what they think. Well, it is a Buddhist principle. Leave it alone. All things settle. Sure. But generally, in biblical speak, God helps those who help themselves. The energy, the fickle old gal, helps those who help themselves. You can't just manifest something. You've got to make some steps in the 3D to make that manifest happen. Right? I mean, it's what it is. Okay. You can manifest a big screen TV for yourself if you want to. But if you're living in a box behind a 7-Eleven, you need to take some steps in the 3D to get at least a place to plug it in somewhere, right? Get you an apartment or something, I don't know. Or a cigarette lighter, you can, a car to live in, I don't know. Taurus, position 2. Devil. This person's, what are they thinking and feeling about you? They feel like they can't get rid of you. They feel like they're just tied to you. I'm drawn to the ties that bind. They're just can't get rid of, and they don't want to at the same time. This is someone who feels like, I can't get rid of them, Steve. And I go, do you want to? Well, no. But, okay, see, even the bird agrees. And he a Pisces, you know. I hear you. I hear you, man. Okay. So that's what they're thinking and feeling about you. God, I can't get rid of Steve's viewer in the Taurus position. But I don't want to. But okay. Gemini, position 3. I acted it out for you. Probably Academy Award winning, right? At least an Emmy. Daytime Emmy, the lesser one. I'll take it. All right. A 9 of Cups. It's a nice card. It's good. I know. You're like, well, why the fuck is he reacting that way to a 9 of Cups? What's wrong with Steve? There's a lot. There's a list. You know, it's here in the house somewhere in a drawer. Somebody thinks now all of a sudden, this person flip-flops so much. Whoever this is. This is someone new. This is not... I say this person in their life flip-flops a lot, so be careful. You're going to meet someone new, and they're going to seem really great. Emphasis on the word seem, okay? Just remember all that glitters isn't gold. Somebody's already spotted you, or it will be in the near future. They spot you first, all right? If somebody's a little too happy to know you, a little too happy to be your friend, a little too eager, watch out for that. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. It feels like somebody new. Just be careful. All right, it's nothing dangerous. I won't say I don't have a devil here because everything's energy and everything is connected, and I got a devil right there. All right, you could, with a person like this, you could start dating them, and then you become all consumed with each other. Right? Like you don't leave the house for weeks. You start making up stories, calling in sick. So much so you quit your job on week 2 where they're like, you have to come in today. Well, I'm not coming in today. I quit. Bam. Like that. You can become all consumed with this person. Again, I'm exaggerating, but not by much. Okay? All right. Here we go. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Position 4. Bookends this delusional fucker over here. Everything will just work itself out. Yeah. Oh, fuck off. All right, here we go. You got to put in an effort, motherfucker. Okay, what do we do? I don't know what to do. What do I do? This is someone. I got this energy once before from another week, another whatever. This specific energy of the 7 of Cups, right? They want the red one, but they're getting a bunch of gold ones. Just because, I'll get the red one is fine. I'll get a bunch of these. It's just somebody here can't make a decision. Somebody here is just hoping and wishing and whatever that the decision gets made for them, that something happens for them. Piss me off. All right, Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. 6 of Swords. Somebody desperately wants to smooth things over. It's bouncing off the devil. Somebody desperately wants to smooth things over with you because they feel like they can't escape you. Some of what I said here is bleeding over here, and it doesn't surprise me with this person. They're sitting in toxin. They're trying to make it out like you're the toxin, right? They're in the Leo soap opera. They're in a toxic relationship. This person wants to smooth things out with you, but they're trying to make it out like you're the toxin and you need to be taken care of. You need to be dealt with. Well, I'll send them an email. That'll take care of them, right? And that's not what they want at all. It's what I said here. They'd rather go off with you. This person needs to get real. Everybody's person, our story starts with delusion. Everybody's person a little bit delusional on some level. It's going to sort itself out, or Steve's viewer is the bad guy or bad girl. I mean, come on, fuck off. Virgo. Position. We're too far into the soulmate cycle for this crap. We should be further along. What this tells me is either you got yourself a super fuckwit or we got a lot of new people. New. N-E-W, not nude. They might be naked, I don't know. But we got a lot of new people coming into the soulmate cycle. The bus route that is the soulmate cycle is stopping and we got a full bus stop. But we already got a full bus. So that means some people are going to have to stand. That can be uncomfortable, is my point. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card. I wrote all about the soulmate cycle in my blog. Go read it. It's an article. It'll help you out. Right? You can track your own cycles with the information I give you in there. I keep it real simple. It's more complex than what I wrote by about 100-fold. But I boiled it down to something that's digestible. Not crazy town math like me. All right, don't worry about it. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card, sometimes you guys show up here, sometimes not. I don't know. 10 swords, yeah, not. It's a not situation here. Something's ended for somebody attached to you. I don't think you know, but I think you'll find out. Somebody's ending something in their life because of you. They're thinking of something you said, something you whatever, and they're ending something. All right, that's fine. But with this devil here, it may turn around if it doesn't go right, and they may blame you for it out of nowhere. I will warn you of that. All right. Doesn't matter how many times on these videos I say make your own decisions. You know, ultimately, it is what it is. Take advice the way I take advice. This is my advice. It's rather kind of a paradox here a little bit. And my advice is to take advice the way I take it. I take it under advisement. The final decision always lies with me. That's it. Somebody here, maybe something you said, it could be, but whatever it is, they seem to be putting an end to something. And y'all the cause of it. All right? Whatever that is. Don't let them come back and blame you for it. Right? That sounds like their problem, not yours. But for right now, that's what they're thinking and feeling. You're their muse, you're their inspiration a little bit. It could go bad. Everything seems to be coming back to this fucker. All right, Virgo, position 7. Virgo, position, what did I say, Virgo? Did I say Virgo? Shit. This is Libra, position 7. It ties with this. These two tie together. My Freudian slip. Wow. I mean, I did that it wasn't like an accidental slip. I mean, I did it like I knew what I was talking about. You know, like, yeah, Virgo's position 7, damn it. No, these two go together. Both of these, same thing. We'll say with the addition of this in Libra position, somebody's getting themselves single and free to pursue. Somebody's getting themselves single out on the market, out on the apps, getting rid of somebody. It's because of something you did or said. Do not let that come back and bite you. All right? Do not. You can say things, and if people run with what you say, that's on them. Right? You know, if you're smart, you'll wear a shirt with a legal disclaimer on it that says, hey, make your own fucking decisions. Right? I will say one more time in this little circle. My advice is, in regards to advice, is to take it under advisement. The final decision always lies with you. And when you give advice to people, make sure they know that. All right? I don't know if you gave advice or if somebody's just inspired by you. I don't know. I think this person here in the Libra position comes towards you. I think this person's thinking, I can't wait to get free, get liberated, so I can go give Libra a call. They jammed up in something. I mean, I don't know. They're jammed up, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Scorpio, my hot Scorpio. So I got that one right? Okay, there we go. 7 of Pentacles. A seed. Well, I don't like doing that, but I'm going to do. It's like all the tools you need on the magician, right? A seed you planted some time ago is about to grow. It feels like you said something to somebody and they said they wanted to think about it. They're done thinking about it. They're about to show up. Okay? I think it goes your way, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Take it as it resonates. It might be future influence. Right? I'm not a time lord, but that's what's there. So any seeds you plant now will bear fruit later, positively in your direction. So plant some fucking seeds in this energy. All right? If you haven't yet. But if you have in the past and you know what I'm talking about, well, there you go. Here comes your plant. All right. Sagittarians, position 9, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it, always an 11th dimension pain in my ass. 3 of Pentacles. And the girl with no hand. I'm drawn to the girl with no hand once again. I know you get this card a lot. I think for some reason, in this position, you get the 3 of Pentacles more than anyone else. I'm picturing this in my head from the animal deck with the Rocky Mountain and the 3 Pentacles at the bottom forming the base kind of a thing. Somebody's thinking about making you an offer, and I think they're going to hide something. They're going to leave out something. Ask a lot of questions. Okay? We'll see what happens tomorrow in the weekly reading. We ask what actions somebody's going to take, and we clarify. But any offers you receive, I want you to ask a lot of questions. Okay? Even if it's like, well, you might be like, well, Steve, what if somebody just wants to be my friend? I'm going to seem like an asshole asking a bunch of questions. Then seem like an asshole. I don't care. Do it cleverly. I don't care. Be cheeky about it. Right? I don't do it. Anytime you need to ask a sensitive question, try to do it with a chuckle. The laughter, that's why I use laughter. That's why I use jokes a lot, to break up the energy. You've seen it. I mean, I could pile this table high with crystals of all kinds. It'll take forever to break up the energy. In a way, when a laugh will do it in 1 second. Think about, you show up at a table, at a restaurant, at a bar, you got a bunch of depressed friends sitting there. You show up, you're the life of the party, you start making jokes, all of a sudden everything gets lighter, everything starts moving. It frees up energy instantly. So anytime you need to ask somebody something uncomfortable, try to do it with a chuckle. All right? It does break up the energy. It softens the blow a little bit. That's all I can say. Ask questions. Capricorn, position 10. The moon. It's somebody loves you and you don't know it. It's my Queen of Cups underwater. Somebody really, you have someone attached to you, I shit you not, who really is, they're madly in love with you. I don't think you know who, actually, never mind, I don't think. I know you don't know who it is. So don't come at me in this reading and go, oh, I know who that, oh, I think I know who that is. It's not who you even think you know. It's deeper than that. It's like 8 layers down in the energy. So if we were to do that, it would be, oh, okay, well then I guess it's not that person. Oh, I think I know. No, not that person. Oh, I think I know. Oh, no, not that person. You'd have to go 8 layers down to even come close to figuring out who that is. But I think they're about to come forward. Otherwise, they wouldn't have shown up here, because tomorrow's reading is what actions they're likely to take. Aquarius, position 11. My wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. You didn't really show up here. Although, other than somebody maybe playing the blame game on you if something goes wrong for them. This person here might show up and go, I broke up with somebody to ask you out. You said no. And now look at what you've done. Somehow, this is all a lot of blame shifting. Somehow it's your fault that they broke up with somebody, and you what? You're supposed to say yes out of sympathy or something? But everybody wants to bang the Empress. Not everybody gets to. Plain and simple. Just because you broke up with somebody to come ask me out doesn't mean I'm going to be interested. Maybe you find out first if somebody's interested before you break up a fucking relationship. I don't know. Maybe that's something you say to this person. I don't know. Anyway, position 11, I just wanted to say, this energy kind of pisses me off a little bit. I deal with it a little bit here at Steve's Love Tarot, and it irritates the living fuck out of me. All right? 11, Aquarius, 2 of Pentacles. Be smart. I know, Seal sang, that singer, not the fucking sea animal. The singer, we're never going to survive unless we get a little crazy, right? We're never going to survive unless we get smarter. I'm telling you, we have to get smarter, people. We do. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's confused. Your energy is confusing somebody. I think they like you, and I think you might be putting out mixed signals and you don't realize it. Be careful. They're not sure what to make of you. That's what I get. They're holding on to your energy, though. Which is why you might be frustrated with them. If you're trying to figure out who this might be somebody you're frustrated with. Usually people that hold on to our energy, we get frustrated with. 9 times out of 10. Because it builds up heat. Think of how frustrated you get on a hot day. Right? Like that kind of thing. So, I don't know. But they're not sure what to make of you. You might want to make yourself clear. You might want to be, and if you think you're being clear, be clearer. Okay? I mean, be more clear. I don't know. Pisces, position 12 with 1 and 5. Always red with 1 and 5. So red with delusion, and somebody here, somebody who thinks everything's going to work itself out, and somebody who wants to work things out with you but wants to make you the bad guy that, well, I have to come over and do this because you're the bad guy. Okay. What do we get? The King of Pentacles. Yeah. This is always a problem here. All right? You don't think there's a problem. Somebody attached to you thinks there's a problem. They think there's something to work out, or something will work itself out, or it's your fault, not their fault, but they got to go and do it, and they don't understand why they have to go do it, because you're the runner, you fucker. If the onus is on you to go fix it. My people have self-worth. They're not going to come chasing after you, knocking on the door. Are you still mad at me? You know, what the fuck is that? Are you still mad? Yeah, I am. Bye. You know, oh, okay. I guess I'll go wait another month and then come ask if you're still mad at me. What the fuck? No, you won't. Not on my watch. Right here. King of Pentacles. Everything's fine. You're unaware of any fucking problem here. So again, I will say what I've said a lot in recent readings. I know I said it on some kind of a extended at some point recently. It's their problem, not yours. Remember that. All right. Let's grab the witches. Let's have the universe add this up. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it up, universe. What do we get? What do we get here? Add it up. 3 cards and a bottom card. Where are we at? What are they thinking and feeling? Tomorrow we ask what actions they're going to take. It's the same reading. Well, different cards, but same reading. And we clarify. All right? So it's a big one. So either put your big boy, big girl ears on and listen to the whole thing, or put it on 2x. It'll be half as long. Whatever. I'm funnier on 2x speed anyway. You just click your little settings icon there and it comes up. It says speed. You can pick your speed. They got 1.25, 1.75, 2.2x. 2x is the best, man. That's I edit myself on 3x. So that is like crazy town. All right, here we go. You don't want that. Strength. Yeah. It's mostly passion. There's a lot of heart chakra here. Sleeping lion. It's crossing the center card I'm going to pull. We're adding all this up. There's the magician. Yeah, smoke and mirrors. There's the 8 of swords. Yeah, and there's the tower. Yeah. You're driving. This is just a message for you. Adding all this up. What are they thinking and feeling? You're driving somebody crazy. They're putting up a smoke screen on the outside to seem like everything's cool, bro. It's all good. Everything gonna work itself out. I know what to pick. Everything's fine. I'm single and free to pursue. This is terrific. You know, it all has the potential to blow up in your face. As I have put out, this devil energy just bleeds onto everything. This fucker showed up to the party and ruined the whole fucking night. Right? We were having a good time at book club, studying books. This guy shows up with weed and beer, and now it's all fucked up. You know? Yeah, it is. It could turn on you for reasons I've explained throughout the reading. It's their problem, not yours. Right? All right. And if you need to, try to be a little more clear with people. Okay? So that they're less confused about you. If somebody comes up, if they frustrate you, right? You say, look, you seem a little bit confused by where I'm coming from. So let me break it down for you. Sort of like what I do, where I take things down to their least common denominator. I boil it down and just put it out there. All right? Try that. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned tomorrow for what actions they're likely to take. Ooh, should be interesting. Good luck.